to the laid back mat. For this short session, we will be down on the ground on the mat. We're going to stay down. So if you need anything to get back up after class, a couch, a chair, somebody, arrange that ahead of time. We're going to start down, we're going to finish down. And Chin Chin's going to stay down with us, right, Chin Chin? Sure, there's a little down dog somewhere in there. So let's start by inhaling our arm just halfway. Nice inhale through the nose if possible. Now exhale just the shoulder down. Let's inhale some length through our fingertip. Just reach, reach, reach. Exhale again the shoulder down. And keeping your shoulder there, inhale just the arms up. Maybe the palms are touching, maybe not. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Nice inhale, hands against the heart. Exhale, relax the hand forward. We're going on our fours. If you have sore wrist, you can make a little fist with your thumb out or just skip. And let's move forward on our mat for our little tabletop here. Give some room to stretch our legs. So first, let's make sure we have our hips right above our knees, shoulders stacked right above the wrist. Inner spiral your forearm. Just turn the forearm towards the other. Neck is very relaxed, so let's start by making nice little short circle with the nose, both ways. Center. Now let's inhale one foot back. Just inhale it back. Tuck in your belly, like push your belly up a little bit. Just reach through your heel. And exhale. Put it back. Center. Back on tabletop. Other side. Just reach. Press through the heel. Press in your hand. Send your heel away from you. And back in. Now we can repeat that and just keep on doing that and it's good, or we can add to it, so you're going to pick the variation you want. So inhale one foot away, you can stay like that, you can keep the knee down, you can go in child pose too if you're tired. Now if you want, see if your foot wants to lift up the ground, just a little bit, maybe a lot. Tight belly, remember, tight belly here. Now let's round our back like in a cat. Bend your knee and just bring it towards your nose, pressing in your hands to make a little more room down here. And inhale the leg back up. Maybe bending the knee again on the top. And this time on your inhale, just lift the thigh up. Little donkey kick like. Just lifting the thigh up. Maybe opening the hip a little. It's all option. Anything don't feel right, come right out of it. Go where it feels nice to you. Right? Maybe we want to add a little mini push-up to it. Just exhale the elbow down, maybe all the way to the mat. Looking around. Hips still open, maybe it's straight down. Now press in your hand, come back up. Exhale, place the knee back down. Other side. Let's just yawn the heel out first. There. Maybe lift the heel up. Tight belly, right? Let's fold the knee. And inhale the thigh up a little bit. Now you have the option to open it. Nice little flex here. I'm looking at you, so I'm like doing like a weird twist here. And on an exhale, maybe sending the knee towards the nose. Opening back, maybe sending the thigh up, maybe opening the leg here. And let's do another little push-up. Exhale the elbow to the ground. It don't have to touch, or maybe you want to stay there for a little break. Look around. If this is easier on the wrist for you too, you can stay like that too. Just careful the neck not to look too high. And inhale back up, your elbows back up. exhale, replace the knee back down. Now we're going to shift our hip to one side. And then the other. And then coming back here. And as we're shifting our hips side to side, let's slowly exhale the hands towards the body. Now keep breathing. Once you're done with your exhale, if you're not there yet, just resume your normal breathing. And now let's see now. Just the chest up a little bit. You can still wiggle if it feels nice. Now let's fix our wrist a little bit by gently tugging down. Nice little tug. Maybe a little circle. Here. Now let's bring one leg out, one foot out. Neck is very relaxed here. The hand on the leg, just slide it down a little bit. We don't want to push the knee, but you can like place it firmly wherever you want if you want, or just like let it sit there. Maybe nailing the other arm. Nice little arc on the side. And exhale, straighten the upper body, lower the arm. Let's go on the other side, replacing the knee. Open with the other foot. I'm going to go forward so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. And just gently exhaling one hand down, maybe curving the side, opening the shoulder. Perhaps you can have the other arm and nailing above and around. And exhale. Replace the leg to the other. And let's sit on our heel for a moment here. Doing some nice little shoulder roll. Inhale, fingertip up and exhale forward. Round your back, bring your nose towards your leg. Make a nice little round ball with your lower body. And just rest here. Maybe a little pillow, making a little pillow with your hands for your forehead. Stay there as long as you need to. You can always rewind or pause the video. And inhale, maybe without using all of your hands, you can, but adding a little challenge. Just adding a little challenge coming up without the hands. And again, nice shoulder rolls. And let's get back in our tabletop. Now with our tabletop, we can stay just like that and just slide one foot in, making like a half box here and with the back leg. And you can stay exactly like this. Or maybe you want to take your back knee and just send it back a little bit for the nice little stretch in the hip flexor here. And just weight your hip forward a little bit and down. Again, neck is relaxed. We're going to make sure that our knee is above our ankle and not dangling out. And just stay like that for a moment. Maybe planting your inner hand inside the foot and the outer hand, the forward one. Then I'm going to put it on my hip. Now, starting at the hip, I'm going to turn my body to the side. But I'm going to start at the hip and my knee's going to go towards my big toe. I'm going to turn and see what's there. Maybe I want to add an arm to it a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe just open to the side. You pick what you want. Exhale. Let's bring both hands inside the foot. I'm going to bring my back foot back a little bit for lizard. So I'm a little closer to the ground. My knee's right against my arm to remind not to open up. Inhale, and then exhale. Lower yourself just a little bit. Maybe down the elbow, one at a time. If that's not for you, come back up. Go where it feels nice to you. Nice little lizard here. Again, neck is relaxed. Make a little motion with it. A little yes and no and maybe and that Namachin. And back up. Frame your foot. I'm going to my fingertip, and just sending my bum back just a little bit for a half split, toes up, very small motion. We're not staying there. Just a little transition and send the knee back. I'm sliding my foot forward just to get a little more here. You can send your foot back depending where you are with the mat. The front knee is above the ankle here. Just sit down. You can stay just like that. Maybe you want to plant your inside in by the foot turning in the little nook of your elbow. Turn that in. And starting at the hip, we're going to open up and maybe look what's behind us. Maybe your arm wants to come up a little bit. Knee presses towards the front end. You can have your hands on your hip here. And exhale. If you want, you can put both hands in for a little lizard. You can stay just like that. If it's a little too much, just bring the knee forward here. It's all good. And let's exhale. If it works for you, just exhale on your elbow. And on this side, I think I'm going to keep my hands up. There's a little lack of flexibility today, and I don't want to force it. So I'm just going to stay a little higher for this side. And press in your hand, bring your bum back, send your leg back. Replace your hands under your elbows. Little hip circle, can be little circle, bigger circle. Nice little hip circle here, very light on the hand, be very light on the hand. Send your weight back a little bit, give your hands a break, your wrist a break. And let's send our hands forward, tuck your toes and inhale your knee ups and your bum back, foot on dog. Neck is relaxed. Chest is heavy towards the ground. Inhale, one foot up, bend the knee. Exhale, lower the standing foot, the heel down the mat. And let's inhale that thigh up and maybe open it a little bit. And if you want to flip your dog for wild thing, just, you're not far from the ground, your foot's maybe a foot away. And then press your hip up, maybe add a little attitude, maybe a hand on the hip. Add something to it. And when you had enough, get back in your three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Inhale the foot back up. Exhale back into your down dog. Other side. Inhale, one foot up. Bend the knee. Exhale the standing heel towards the ground, pressing in the hand. Lift the knee up and inhale, open the hip a little bit. And if you want to flip your dog, go slow, slow, slow. You're not far. There you go, and press up. Press up, only if it feels nice. And do what you want with your arm. Be expressive. Exhale, back in your three-legged dog. And exhale, place the foot down. And big inhale, press in your hand. Exhale, lower the knee, child pose. Exhale down. Maybe moving the knees towards the edge of the mat. Make a little more room for your body here. Your arms are where it's comfortable for you. And just breathe, just breathe. If possible, we breathe through the nose, if possible. And inhale, press in your hand, lift your chest a little bit. Let's walk our hand and travel to the side. Exhale, elbows get heavier. Maybe looking back a little bit what's there. Inhale, press in your hand, let's exhale to the other side. And again, elbows get heavy. Exhale down, maybe looking back a little bit towards the back of your mat. A little baby C curve here. Inhale, press in your hand. Place your hands center and inhale them back towards you. Just gonna face you here. So whichever is comfortable, nice comfy seat. So those are small little practice, little yoga practice, you can then filter. And we don't need to change our clothes. I do things like that with my jeans on. It's not as flexible, but a little practice, you still can get some movement happening with your regular clothes. You don't need to change every time. That's the beauty of yoga. You really don't need anything to do yoga. So let's take a big inhale together again. Clap your hands and exhale them as you lower also your shoulder comes down. Hands towards your heart. And together we say Namaste. Thank you for watching the Laid Back Mat.